Welcome to this edition of Northwest Real Estate Forum. I'm your host, Patricia Wangsness. Our mission is to bring you experts and relevant topics that will help you understand the art, science, and timing of real estate, because after all, your home is your biggest asset. Joining me today is Randy Cornwall. Randy is an attorney and expert on distressed property law and transactions at Harrison, Benis Spence, LLP in Seattle. Randy has consulted hundreds of underwater homeowners and their distressed property options, including loan modification, short sales, and foreclosure matters. Randy grew up in Kirkland, attended the University of Washington, earned his BA in political science, and graduated cum laude from the Seattle University School of Law in 2000. In 2002, Randy founded Ashcroft Legal and Escrow Services in Kirkland, where he focused on real estate law and transactions. Randy joined Harrison, Benis Spence, LLP as their designated distressed property attorney in 2011. So nice of you to come, Randy. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
So today we're going to talk about short sales. Now,
Okay.
You are an expert because you represent sellers and you do this for a long time. But first of all, what does it mean to be a short sale? Because in my practice, people say, oh, that means it's going to close quickly. And yeah, exactly, that's what I say. And then what does it mean when it's right for a seller to have it as a short sale?
Sure. A short sale is basically the sale of real estate for a purchase price that is less than what is necessary to pay off the existing liens or encumbrances against the property, the mortgages and other judgments or liens on title.
So that would include also taxes. That would include real estate commissions. It could include, like in a condominium, outstanding homeowners' dues and things like that.
That's right. Everything that's necessary to be paid off in order to deliver clean title to the buyer must be paid out of the proceeds of the sale. If there's not enough money to pay all those things, you've got a short sale.
Okay, so that means we don't have enough money. So when a seller comes to you, and we've represented some sellers that say, you know, I bought at the peak of the market, I've lost my job, I've been transferred, I have an illness, and I don't have enough money. So we recommend that they go to an attorney because this is not for the casual seller.
Sure.
What is it that you can do for them?
Well, what I do is I take them through their options. I mean, somebody dealing with a distressed property, which is basically a property that is worth less than what's owed against it, they've got a lot of options. They've got foreclosure, they've got strategic default, they've got bankruptcy, and they've got short sale. And short sale is a really good option, but all of those things need to be considered in order to determine what is right for the seller given their particular circumstances. Each one of those things has different tax, credit, and liability implications, and all of those things should be discussed to figure out what's right for them.
Well, we've already done a show on foreclosure, so I think our audience is pretty covered on that.
Yep.
But from the short sale standpoint, there's often more than one lien holder,
Yep.
and so you have to go with hat in hand and say, I can't pay you all that you want, but I do need to sell the property because I have to sell it, and your only alternative is to foreclose, so let's
Right.
see what we can work out. What do what is it that you need for people to give you?
Well, I just need to have a really good understanding of their financial situation and the situation with their lien holders. Short sales are a really good option for people who want to do what they can to try and preserve their credit, because you do get a little bit better credit treatment, and you'll certainly be able to purchase another mortgage faster if you do a short sale rather than going through foreclosure. The thing about short sales is that you have to qualify. You have to show that you have some type of demonstrable either financial hardship or otherwise qualifying non-financial hardship in order to qualify for a short sale. Short sales can be an especially useful tool when dealing with properties that have multiple lien holders on them, because what you can do is you can use the short sale transaction itself to satisfy the mortgages at a reduced payoff amount, and therefore eliminating a lot of the liability for those liens moving forward for the borrower, as long as it's done correctly.
Yeah, because it's very important, especially on the second lien holder. That may not go away for a long time.
That's very true, and that's the number one thing that I tell people they need to watch out for if they're considering doing a short sale. If you're going to do a short sale versus foreclosure, you better make sure that you get a better result as a result of actually going through the short sale, And by better result, I mean that you need to make sure that the liens that are associated with the property are satisfied in closing. You can't do it all the time, but usually you can if you have a good professional that you're working with. That should be the goal of every short sale negotiator, is trying to get all of the liens satisfied in closing through the transaction so that those lien holders can't come back on the seller post short sale and demand that they make payment on those liens and encumbrances.
Very good advice.
Yes.
And we always tell our clients to go to a professional when they're dealing with a short sale, because this is not for the faint of heart.
No.
Well, you're going to stick around and help us with the buyer's side of a short sale. So thanks
bet.
very much, and we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching part 1 of our conversation with Randy Cornwall on short sales. Join us again for part 2 when we finish up that conversation. Thanks for watching this edition of Northwest Real Estate Forum. Remember, whether you are buying, selling, or sitting on the sidelines, keep watching for important information on topics that are impacting your biggest asset, your home. To learn more about this and other shows, please visit us at northwestrealestateforum.com or check us out on Facebook. While you're there, be sure to order your free copy of Neighbor, Law, Fences, Trees, and Boundaries by Cora Jordan. You will be surprised at what you learn. See you next time.